The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. I hope to be with you soon. Ghana has done the amazing things. Ghana has become practically the Libya of Africa because Ghana is doing so much. We recently heard Donald Trump, after his tariff thing, deportation here and there, forcing African nations to accept people from other countries, Venezuela, Mexicans, that they think, according to Trump, they are criminals, they are not safe to be among these people in the United States of America. So for the Americans to be in a safer environment, these people need to be sent out. We saw that Uganda accepted, South Sudan, Rwanda, and a lot of African countries. They reached out to the Nigerians, and Nigeria was so bold to say, no, I don't need these people in my country, no matter what, because they said they have their own problems, and for that matter, they don't need other people. Ghana also said same, but all of a sudden, after visa restrictions and whatever, we saw that Ghana decided to betray the brotherhood. Ghana quickly went behind Nigeria and other African nations to negotiate. According to the foreign minister of Ghana, because of the visa whatever, they have to see to it that they give to, like, barter trading. They give what the United States of America wanted so that they can also get what they want. So they decided to be in talks with them. Finally, they reach out to some agreements, and then they have to accept deportees into Ghana so that Ghana can lift the visa restriction. And to them, they did the amazing job by only trying to help their brothers from West Africa because of the ECOWAS whatever, the Pan-African something. They don't need Mexicans, they don't need Venezuelans into Ghana.
These restrictions lifted because of these deportees from the United States that we received in this country.
So I have told you that we initiated talks. We said that, look, we are a responsible government. We will not allow our people to suffer. Yes, you have told us that it's because of visa overstay. You've showed us the data. We will not leave it. We want to negotiate with you. So we want you to engage us. And then they said I could come over to the State Department,
right,
which I did. Now, in the course of the negotiations, the Americans said, okay, you want something from us. And I put other things on the table. That is not only the visa waivers. That was, remember that it was around the same time that he had also begun the tariff wars. 15% tariff on Ghana. Some say that we were quite lucky. And then we had AGOA. No clarity on whether AGOA will be extended or not after September. So we put all of these things on the table. Now, they said, okay, you have come to us with what you want. You want us to reverse the visa restrictions. You want AGOA extended. You want us to relook at the 15% tariff. We are also now dealing with immigration challenges. We have all of these people who are in prisons. We are holding them in various ICE facilities.
Right.
So we want you to help us to deal with this issue.
Okay.
So I immediately consulted with President Mahama. Then there were cabinet discussions on the matter. Then Ghana said that, look, we are not going to accept Venezuelans, Mexicans, and all of this wholesale deportation all over the place. Within our ECOWAS protocols, our sub-regional legal regime, West Africans can travel without visas to West African countries. So we are going to make the case that, look, if you have some West Africans, in any case, we are not happy that our fellow compatriots are in this distress. They are being held up, they are in cages, they are being dumped elsewhere, places that they are not accustomed to, they don't have relatives, they can't integrate. So we will accept only West Africans.
Right.
under the principle of Pan-Africanism and regional solidarity. So that is how we amended, the U.S. request. Because you notice that other countries are accepting people from just anywhere.
Yeah.
We said that no, in the spirit of Pan-Africanism,
yes,
we will accept West Africans. In the case of Ghana, when they did the analysis and they showed me the data, we had exceeded the 15% to 21%. And they have the names. They know the students, they know where they are. They have the data. Then there was a second category of those who travel on government delegations, and the full government delegations do not return. So, for example, you're traveling with a minister or a presidential delegation from Ghana to the US, say to attend an event, a UN event, or a conference, or whatever.
They go and they don't come back.
And then some don't come back, which is really strange. And I don't think that we should tolerate this and accept this. So in a sense, over the years, we have also not conducted ourselves very well. We have not come out, squeaky clean when it comes to these visa matters. And that is why President Mahama has been urging, I have also been urging the Ghanaian traveling public that let us respect immigration laws, let us abide by the terms of our visas so that we don't create problems for everybody else. So a few people who will travel out and refuse to come. If you want to stay, there are processes to go through to legitimize your stay to be a permanent resident. But don't just abuse your visa. It creates problems for everybody else. So we will continue with the public education. So in the case of Ghana, this is what happened. Now, when this happened, as foreign minister, I promptly opened negotiations. You'll recall that I immediately flew to the State Department and sought audience with the Undersecretary of State for Political Affairs, Her Excellency Alison Hooker. The Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, asked that we engage her and that she was in charge of this matter. That was her schedule.
Right.
We commenced negotiations immediately. Now, we could have said that this new administration could have said that, look, this is not our doing. We have been told that this is a historical matter over a 10-year period of overstays. And people will probably have thought that we will engage in blame games. We didn't do that. We took responsibility, full responsibility, and on President Mahama's blessings, we decided to open negotiations. Now, let us remember that diplomacy is always about negotiations, always. Countries want things from each other. I want something from you. You also want something from me. So when we gave clear indication that Ghana is ready to negotiate, we will not accept this, because within days, and this happened at such a difficult time, July, when students were preparing for the August-September, the new academic year.
Yeah.
And you know that because of language and the quality of education in the US, Ivy Leagues and all of that, we have a good number of Ghanaians who, continue to study in that country. So students were stranded, parents were worried, businesses were affected. Seafarers, I received petitions from seafarers. It was affecting their jobs. So there was really no way that a foreign minister, a government, a president who cares about their people will just allow this and say that, look, it's not only Ghana, 36 countries, and so let's leave it.
Were these restrictions lifted because of these deportees from the United States that we received in this country?
So I have told you that we initiated talks. We said that, look, we are a responsible government. We will not allow our people to suffer.
They don't want their brothers to go to other places to be stranded and whatever, you understand? Only for these people to get into Ghana for the foreign minister, according to the people later on, that they ended up sending them to a place like Togo. They were stranded. They didn't understand the language and whatever, because when they got to Ghana, the living condition at wherever they were kept, the military camp, wasn't good for them and all that, blah, blah, blah. So they decided to ask for a better living condition, only for them to end up in a better hotel, which is Togo, which they don't understand. So they have to reach out to BBC to tell them whatever. But Africa, why can't we just stand and say no to certain things? Nigeria in the first place never said it didn't want its nationals. Nigerians only said they wouldn't bow down to the American bully by accepting deportees from countries that they don't know, like Venezuela and whatever. We saw what they did to other African countries when they sent people and they brought somebody who is not even one of them, and they decided to rebel, and the United States of America has to impose restrictions. But why must it be Africa that when they don't need people, that they need to impose these people on us? And Ghana is thinking that they have achieved something better, so they have to give them what they want so that they can lift the visa restriction on Ghana. But is this the best thing that Africa we can do for ourselves? If truly we are accepting our brothers into our countries, must we let them end up in a condition that they think is not favorable to them? Why not arrange with the Nigerian government so that these people can be sent back to their home? Yet, even the money that they wasted to bring these people to Ghana, they could have sent them to Nigeria. Why not Ghana accepting the Ghanaians that are in prison, sort of them to be sent to other places that they will go and be facing maybe living hell or conditions that they think wouldn't be favorable to them? This is much deeper than maybe we think. But this is the time for us all to understand, united as Africans. If truly we are claiming we are Pan-Africans, why can't we stand up and say no to these people when they are bringing us deportees from places that we don't like, even their home countries are rejecting? And if America is seeing these people not to be safe to live with in their country or in their society, why must Africa accept these people into our society? We can accept our African brothers, like he's saying, and not Venezuelans, but that doesn't mean that you are not betraying the brotherhood. You could have ended up united together to say we want our people. Sudanese should be sent to Sudan, Togolese to Togo, and not other people that their own nations are rejecting them. But Ghanaians and most of us are so excited with this news that Ghana has done well, Ghana has done whatever. But this is not the best thing that Africa would need to be doing for ourselves. If we are accepting them, we should create a place for them to stay. And we should not even accept these people into our countries when we know we are not ready to offer them whatever, and making it look very beautiful to the world. But when they come, we are not ready to treat them the same treatment we are giving to our people. So where is the Pan-African something we are talking about? Where is the unity? Africa shouldn't become a dumping place for any other people. Like the other people have accepted whatever that they... Yet we cannot even accept our own people, the blacks, to live with us. Happily, we can have money to spend on other people and not Africans. That's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Ghana.